7-year-old Sofia is happy to return to school. The online lessons are finally over. Starting at school is much more interesting, the girl says.
I want to go to school because I have friends there. I like school.
Sofia's mom says that distance learning has become another challenge for parents. But thanks to the teacher, the child did not miss the classes.
We have learned some life hacks. I realized that we cannot do without a tablet because parents' phones can be thrown away. For first graders, the most effective way is when parents sit next to the kid, because otherwise some drawings appear in a math notebook, or it is necessary to wash at the desk because of the paint after art lessons.
The success of distance learning depends not only on the teacher. Parents of the Kyiv school children also had to work hard.
Of course, it is difficult to be at home with this 7-year-old child, but someone should be at home. We use the phone, therefore we are certainly glad that we are returning to school.
Online learning cannot replace a real school, educational ombudsman Serhiy Gorbachev stresses. There are more than 2,000 schools in Ukraine in settlements where there is not a single internet provider. I would also like to see compensation for educational losses introduced in Ukraine. Very serious funds are allocated by the economies of the EU countries. The Netherlands, for instance, where the distance learning is of high quality. There, the state believes that children still lost several months of the usual process. And that is why they allocate 8.5 billion euros for compensation programs, namely individual lessons. Kyiv school children will complete their education on May 28th. Graduates of the 9th and 11th grades were freed from the final state exams this year. But the external independent assessment of knowledge for those willing to enter the universities has not been cancelled. Meanwhile, the possibility of introduction of the distance learning in the new academic year, which will start in September, will depend on the epidemic situation in the country. Reported by Vadim Kramer and Svetlana Sich, UATV News.